Last Friday and Saturday, that's the 10th to 11th of July, I'm talking about this month, was declared the National Day of Cleaning for the entire nation. So every Ghanaian was expected to be outside cleaning the gutters, doing all the general cleaning that we expect everyone to do. And this was actually a reaction to the recent devastating floods that hit the nation, especially the capital city. So from the president to the last person was supposed to be on the streets cleaning, with the exception of those who are handicapped or those who cannot actually do the job. But everybody else who is an able person was supposed to be on the streets cleaning. Although this is a very laudable initiative, I however have a question. So after these 2 days that we've used to clean the entire city, what next? Welcome to the Real Talk. My name is Amiel. On the 10th and 11th of July, which was last Friday and Saturday, every Ghanaian was mandated to be out there cleaning. So it was very obligatory that every person who calls himself a Ghanaian or is a resident in Ghana is seen outside working or cleaning the streets and every other dirty place. This was a mitigation measure against the floods that inundated the capital city and the nation at large.
You have your perimeter. This is for the gutters. Nobody is supposed to arrange goods on the gutter. So let them start packing. Yeah? I'm removing the slabs. Let them start packing. What do you know? What do you slabs? If they are waiting for your command, tell them. I don't want the boys to start packing for you. Let it. You see, I'm
So this being part of the plans to ensure that we do not experience this very devastating flood situation that occurred, just quite recently and destroyed many properties, also took away some lives. I actually think that this is a very good initiative. It's good that we clean. It's good that we clear the debris. It's good that we clear the dirt in the gutters. The rubbers and all that people throw in the gutters. But my question here is that after setting aside 2 days to do this particular job, what next? Are we just going to leave it like that? Because if we set aside 2 days and we clean the entire nation, is it enough to say that the floods will not come again because of what we've done? So what is the next plan to ensure that we do not experience these floods, or at least we minimize the impact of the floods? Because I see what happened as a knee-jerk reaction to the floods. I see what we did last Friday and Saturday as just, something that came impromptu, or is something that we had to do suddenly to, show that we are doing something towards the unfortunate incident that actually occurred in the nation. But if we really want to tackle the floods, then we have to move beyond 2 days that we will use to clean the entire nation. So this must be something routine. It's something that we must do every week. So to me, if this does not become very consistent, if this does not become something that we are doing frequently, then this whole thing that we initiated will come to naught. It will be a cost-empty job that we've done. My worry is that this might become the usual Ghanaian thing, the usual business where we come up with an idea to suddenly combat an unfortunate incident, but we then leave it when we think that everything is fine, and then we wait till the following year or when some months have elapsed and the same thing will happen again. We come back to the same talks, we come back to the same measures, we come back to the same thing. So it's almost like we move a step forward and we move 10 steps backwards. That is my worry. Because these 2 days that we dedicated for national cleaning or for general cleaning everywhere in the nation, it is not enough. The 2 days is good, but we need pragmatic steps or measures that will ensure that every Ghanaian falls in line or is disciplined to not do the wrong things that will always cause the floods, as well as the government also comes up with measures that will surely ensure that the nation is not always flooded. So I'm talking about resolving the drainage problems. I'm talking about the engineering challenges. I'm talking about any other thing or any important thing that must be done to curb the floods. At least if we cannot even, as nature will have it, we cannot actually prevent the floods in totality. We can mitigate the impact of it.
2 days are not enough to finish this work, but we're going to institute it so that at least 1 day every month, all of us should come out and clean our surroundings. That is what our traditional values were about. We're taught to keep a clean environment. But when we all leave our hometowns and we come, because of the anonymity of urbanization, we think that nobody watches us, so we dump those values and we live in filth. We must change that attitude. I'm also asking the Minister of Finance, he's already released 150 million to help with flood mitigation, that is the dredging of the streets and all that. And so the military will continue that exercise, even after we have finished this 2-day cleanup.
So what next? What are we going to do next to make sure that we have kept the city clean and every part of the nation clean? What are the sanitation measures? Are we going to sleep, come back next year, talk about the same issues, declare another National Day of Cleaning, nothing happens, and then we just keep massaging the same problems every year? If we really are serious about tackling our sanitation issues, if we really want to keep the city clean and not just Accra as the capital city, but every part of the country clean, then we have to be very, very conscious about what we are doing. Then we have to put the right measures in place. And every Ghanaian must be conscientized to keep his home and environment clean. The government also needs to do its part. I suggest that we even make the National General Cleaning Exercise a provision in our constitution to make it deeply entrenched in our culture, where every Ghanaian will be mandated, or it becomes obligatory for every Ghanaian to keep his home and environment clean at all times, like in the olden days where we had a town council. Let us start it from today, that every Ghanaian will keep his home clean, will keep his environment clean. And if you do not do it, you'll be subjected to a fine or a term in prison or community service. It depends on how we want to go about it, but I would suggest that it will be a fine and then community service, because when we have fined you and we ensure that you clean your environment as part of your punishment or as a community service, you will always do the right thing. We should not leave this at 2 days of cleaning, or else we have failed. 2 days isn't enough to rid the nation of the filth and also ensure that we are free from floods and other devastating incidents. All right, thank you very much for joining me here. Please leave your comment at the comment section and like and share the videos. Please subscribe to this channel. I am very grateful for your presence here. Thank you. I'm out.